Hi everyone, my name is Petrella. I am a trigger point master trainer. Today I'm here with Chantel and I'm going to go through a release for the back, lower back of the leg, posterior leg. So what I'm going to get you to do is actually turn around so your back is facing the camera. First thing we're going to go through is a landmark. So if I can get you to come up onto your toes for me. Good, and I want to identify the soleus and the gastroc. So the soleus is basically from the Achilles tendon all the way to where you see the belly of the gastroc, which is also known as the stomach of the leg, kind of sticks out a little bit. And then that's the medial part of the calf, and that's how we identify the gastroc, which runs all the way basically to the crease in the knee. So Chantel, thank you. I'm going to get you to grab a seat here on the ground for me. And we are going to release the right side because we've already released the right foot. And we want to stay consistent with what we're doing in terms of noticing, or hopefully we notice a difference. So we're going to take our trigger point grid. I like to use the actual middle of the grid where it kind of resembles fingers, and we're going to place that approximately 1 to 2 centimeters above the Achilles tendon. So I'm just going to get you to lift up a little bit here. Approximately right there. Now programming for this is you're going to go 4 rolls back and forth all the way till you get to that belly of the gastroc, and then you're going to do 4 spans side to side, which is, I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So a span would be rolling in and then rolling out. And then you're going to go into zone 2, which is from the belly of the gastroc all the way up a few inches towards the crease of the knee. You can start with your soleus, as I explained the next step here. And then once you do your 4 rolls for the gastroc, you're going to do your 4 spans just like you're going to do on the soleus. Now, one thing you can do for this specific release is if you aren't feeling any discomfort, which are you feeling discomfort? Okay, so what you can do is if you aren't feeling discomfort, is cross that leg over top, the opposite leg over top, to add a little bit more compression or tension. So she's done her 4 rolls front to back. Now we're going to do our spans. Good, and Chantel's doing a great job of making sure her toes are relaxed, her posture is good, she's able to breathe with her diaphragm, so deep breaths in and out. And by spanning and rolling, we're basically increasing the amount of circulation, blood flow, and obviously hydration that's actually going into that tissue, which should hopefully unlock some of that tissue and allow it to move a lot more freely. So we finished zone 1, so we're going to start our zone 2 now, which is basically a little bit higher up. So I'm just going to landmark again, find the belly of the gastroc here. Good, so that's the start of zone 1, or right about there. And we're going to roll up, again, approximately 1 inch per second, very slow. Again, remembering to breathe. Now, if you find a hot spot, a lot of people find a hot spot or a trigger point, so to speak, on the gastroc. What we recommend is you actually just allow the muscle to kind of melt on the grid when you find that hot spot for approximately 30 seconds, and then you can continue the programming 4 up and down, and 4 spans side to side. Doing a great job with posture and breathing. So now we're getting into our spans, toes are relaxed, which is great. How are you feeling so far? Tender? Okay. So obviously we can release some of the pressure, and the good thing about the grid is that it distributes a lot of that tension. What I like to do is, because I use my grid very often, I actually use our trigger point massage balls. I find that they're a much more deeper tissue massage, and they actually help me kind of release the soleus and the gastroc a lot more. And with my clients, a lot of them are athletes, we do a lot of work in terms of bounding, squatting, jumping, things like that. And I always get them to roll their soleus gastroc because it really helps with their efficiency, as well as, the landing, because the soleus is so important with actually stabilizing the ankle when you walk, or in terms of posture, stabilizing your feet. So you did your 4 front to back and your 4 spans. Great. Let me get you to stand up for me. You can do some jumping, hopping, whatever you want. What do you feel?
I feel like my left side is locked and my right side is unlocked. Essentially, I can go higher on my right.
Good. And that's what we hope to find, and that's what we do typically find with our clients. A lot more efficiency in movement, a lot more range of motion with our athletes and clients, specifically when we're doing squatting, lunging, things like that. By releasing the foot and the soleus and the gastroc, creates a lot more range of motion through the entire body. And that's what we're hoping to do by releasing the lower leg. Thank you very much for watching.